This series of videos is a summary of encounters with an alien coming from a planet in the Andromeda galaxy. These meetings are a courtesy of moonexplorer.blogspot.com, blog that keeps close relationship with our channel. That first meeting happened without the listener noticing that he was an alien. During the conversation, he realized that he was a person from outside this planet. Let's start this series, where questions starts being made with no technical content, only in outline. In the following meetings, the questions began to become more direct and objective. Friends of our channel, be welcome. Try to watch the videos in sequence because the information sometimes is complementary. Answers of an alien from Andromeda, First Encounter, Video 1. September 10, 2010. Question: the planet Earth is undergoing a transformation in the near future? Yes, Earth is on the threshold of a change of age. All planets with the possibility of colonization have defined their eras of development and cyclical changes. Question: what is the origin of humans from Earth, and when it really initiate? The Terran humanoid is a composite of various races of humanoids that were transferred from other planets that was changed age, allowing development on Earth. That was in the beginning of an era ripe for colonization by humanoids. The Earth have many cycles of humanoid experiences since the Cretaceous period, around 65 million years. There are many threads in the doctrinal folklore that mentions these facts as exiles chapel, descendants of Anunnaki, etc. In fact, all the different ethnic groups found today on Earth came from different places of the universe to live and thrive in this era that is ending now, living on planet Earth with the sole purpose of integration in a larger community. Like the Earth, there are hundreds of millions of planets serving as cradle of civilizations humanoids. Question: can the Earth human being be transferred to some other planet? Yes, each planet has a specific radiation in their state of development ages, called by some as aura, to make it easier to understand. This radiation field allows humanoid, tuned to the same frequency, to be attracted to embody these planets in the ethnic groups closer to their vibration. The historians are fascinated by the Maya, Aztecs, Incas, Egyptians, Sumerian, Vedas, and other civilizations who have expressed an incredible knowledge of engineering, astronomy and mathematics, can be answered by that principle. Races are humanoids, that, because its frequency not agree more with the planet Earth, were transferred to a planet whose resonance attracted them to reincarnation in other ethnic groups, more developed at that time. The descendants of those races that are left on Earth, are actually crossbreeds of the original race, that were not in the right frequency for that transfer at the time. Question: what happened to the animals that became extinct on the planet, at this age? During the various ages of the Earth, many types of animals were taken by their respective frequencies to be reborn in other environments. The most recent example of how dinosaurs were not wiped out by widespread cataclysm as they purport to scientists. There were millions of giant reptiles on the planet, and the vast majority was literally taken away by galactic pastors, such as shepherds grazing their flocks exchange, here on planet Earth. Explaining, the irrational animals are collective ethnic groups, do not has its own identity as an individual. They need to be supervised and transferred from place to place, consistent with the vibrational reality of their ethnicities. The dinosaurs are still alive and active on other planets, that are in was conducive to their survival. Why the archaeologists found so few fossil specimens if were millions of them, walking around here? Should we not find dinosaur bones everywhere with ease? This owes to the fact that those few found in the excavations had died of natural causes before the mass transfer that happened in the last passage cycle on Earth, and were buried here as evidence that they were populating the world in previous ages. Also, in relation to animals, some are gone, but others start to adopt the planet as conducive to their ethnicity, and still will be known many new breeds of animals on Earth. Routinely, you have news of new species appearing for the first time in scientific circles. Question: who takes account of such transfers and colonization? There are many alien communities, far thousands of years ahead of Earth in technology and development. You could imagine, how will be the technology 1,000 years from now? These galactic communities are aimed at harmonization. You have heard that for a home to be tidied, everything has to be in place? If you put the stove in the room, and bed in the kitchen will be a mess, that generates general discomfort. In a nebula, galaxy or planet works the same way. The animals not smart must to be transferred and managed by intelligent entities. Folk figures like elves and gnomes, known as agents of nature, has a kernel of truth, because they might be alien sighted collecting plants, animals and minerals in the old days. Question: aliens visit us often, why? They are really interested in us, or what? Look, the Earth is visited and monitored, since before the transfer of the first humanoid here. When mammals, inferior races and the primates, were able to adapt to new conditions on Earth, then humanoids with intelligence and individuality were brought in, to colonize the planet. This was possible only when the particular condition of the planet provides the colonization of this type. There is no missing link that your scientists look because there was no link between apes and Homo sapiens. When the planet was at the time of colonization, many ethnicities were physically and automatically transferred by their vibrational frequencies, for the regions of the planet that most resembled their habitat, the planets of origin. Question: how do these aliens can travel such vast distances for their research and operations so easily? Well, one thing I can tell you, do not using the rocket technology, as in Earth. The transport ships are transferred from one point to another in the nebula, through tunnel portals, in time. To explain this technology in a nutshell, imagine that you have a straw, from one point to another, very far. If I had to go through it would be thousands of light years away in time, but if you could bend the tube and touch the two ends, you take a step back and be where I wanted, in a snap. This is an old technology that enables the transfer of material, without having to go through millions of light years away, from dark matter, to reach any point in space. In dark matter, there is no relationship between time and space, so it is an item that can be eliminated as a common denominator. These portals were transferred by civilizations thousands of years ago, in advanced transportation technology, for many specific points of the nebula, forming a network of communication and travel for the movement of intergalactic spaceships of all the planets, in a great community. They are used for search and collection of key materials, that are not found in their home planets, and shipments of all operations and settlements. These portals are not an open space, like black holes or wormholes are your scientists now believe in Earth, with its incomplete and inconsistent theories. The portals are actually a very old technology, in terms of time, tens of billions of Earth years. A portal is physically transferred to a particular celestial body, at exact coordinates, and sent through a transfer system, which works with the integration of space, time and relative position with great accuracy. Having justified sent to the site and properly activated, the unit can be used. The installation of gates of transport is governed by a perfect administration of the community responsible for the galaxy or galaxies in question. In the case of our solar system, a portal is installed on the dark side of the Moon, the Earth satellite. It is an intergalactic gateway with high capacity and is the only one for general use nowadays, in the solar system. This site was chosen specifically because the Moon always keeps a hidden side to observers on Earth, allowing free movement of spaceships. Of course, with the new satellites that currently do exploratory survey of its surface, your scientist has already confirmed the existence of several bases, aliens, old spaceships, old buildings, both on the dark side as the lighted side of the Moon. After passing through the portal, the ship is allowed to continue to their destination, to fulfill the mission conferred upon it by its administration. From there, the craft, using its own propulsion system, that works by generating a plasmid beams of magnetic single polarity, interacting with magnetic forces inherent to the planets to move at great speeds. An onboard computer handles with incredible speed the beams, holding automatic navigation to a course, through the mind control by the contact of the hands of the browser with the control panel, or mentally. The energy for the generator is provided by a fuel element that we call anti-carbon, developed in some dark areas of the galaxies, in production units on planets in its silhouette. The generator works with directional beam cannons, magnetic unipolar, made from a metal zero resistance to electrons, allowing an extraordinary power. This metal exists in abundance in some planets and there is on Earth, originated from an asteroid millions of tons that crashed long ago, when the planet has not enjoyed the protection of the current atmosphere, but only exist on the site of the clash that today is covered by a layer of almost 1 kilometer of ice, in Antarctica. Question: is it true that NASA and Russia already have appropriated many of these spaceships? Why they have not copied the alien technology with re-engineering? Yes, Earth scientists have several ships that had accidents, at different times, and is powered to try to copy and understand. These ships were hurt mainly by the instability of the planet Earth. Explaining, the planets of which these ships originate, are fully climate-controlled, are true havens in respect to harmony between the planet and its inhabitants. Everything happens at the right time and right amount. When they visit a planet that is in transition as the Earth, totally uncontrolled, with nature acting against aggression, that will suffer systematically by unbridled greed for unchecked development of humanoids from here. Some pilots are caught by surprise. Magnetic storms, clouds with ice, lightning and other factors led to several accidents. In any case, scientists have not copied by the complete inability to do so. The control systems utilize a technology known only by alien scientists. Controls, computers and generators are manufactured with intelligent molecules, that is, they can feel orders and commands, and are mentally programmed by their builders and designers. Don't have power buttons, nor wiring, nor sockets or switches. Impossible to copy or understand. The metallic molecules also have intelligence, are produced with a guideline, and if you fold a simple flat plate, she will return to its original state, as if it had never been folded, unless it is reprogrammed to take on a new design. If you drill, it self-regenerates. Technologies are far ahead, are beyond the reach of humanoids on Earth at this point. Wait for our next video. Thanks for watching. Join our channel. You are welcome there.